I'm Dr. Huber from Animal-Oasis-of-the-Rockies, and today I to help you better understand dog spay and neutering. My assistant Trinity here will be helping by asking some questions that I hope we're able to help you learn more about why dog spaying and neutering is more important and such important topics.
Dr. Huber, what is the difference between dog spaying and neutering?
The difference between spaying is kind of a girl, and then neutering is a boy. So those are just terminology that we use.
Okay. How does dog spaying or neutering impact the health and well-being of my pet?
That's a real important question, Trinity. So spaying and neuter is super important. Dogs develop. You obviously want to make sure that they're not going to overbreed. So we're trying to control the pet population. And there's also some diseases that dogs can get if left unspayed or neutered.
Okay. How soon should I bring my pet in to see a veterinarian to get spayed or neutered?
So usually that depends now. It used to be 6 months pretty much across the board for every pet. But now dogs are different sizes and shapes, and so we usually recommend that you come in and see your vet, and they can kind of discuss what the best age would be. Usually the larger dogs we're spaying or neutering a little bit later in life, say maybe 1 or 2 years of age. Kitty cats are typical somewhere around 6 to 8 months of age.
Possible conditions that can be helped by spaying or neutering my dog?
Oh, sure. So when your dogs are intact, sometimes there's behavioral issues, so that can sometimes help. If your male dog is doing some marking or, loving on his toys a little too much, then, getting them fixed would help. And again, there are some medical problems that can happen if you don't spay or neuter.
Okay. How will spaying or neutering affect my dog in the future?
So in the future, it would probably eliminate some of the behavioral problems, which is a good thing. I think it will also prevent cancer in a lot of instances. Female dogs, if they're spayed too late in life, sometimes they can get mammary cancers and things like that. Male dogs, their prostate gets enlarged and things like that. So I think that would be helpful.
Okay. What will my veterinarian need to know about my dog before spaying or neutering?
So when you bring your dog to the vet, they want to do a full exam, and then we want to make sure that they are nice and healthy, that maybe both their testicles are descended, and if they're not, then that kind of leads us to a different type of surgical procedure, just checking blood work and making sure they're nice and healthy.
Okay. How long will it take for my dog to recover from being spayed or neutered?
Recovery is usually about a week, I would say, for fully recovery. Obviously, that's going to depend on each animal and kind of how the procedure is done. But you'll definitely need to keep them from licking the incision, running around and acting crazy. Usually when they come out of anesthesia, they're a little groggy the first day, but most of the time animals bounce back so quickly that they're up and wanting to run around the next day. So about a week or so.
Okay. What care should I prepare to provide at home while my dog is recovering from their spay or neuter surgery?
Great question. Very important for the owners to know that you have to keep them quiet. If they start running and jumping around, they can pop sutures or they can get a seroma, which is a swelling down there. So you definitely will want to make sure that you keep them quiet, sedated, on pain medication, leash walking until your veterinarian says it's okay to let them get crazy again.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Huber.
Thank you, Trinity.